Hey Tube, welcome back. Today we have the third solution for problem the longest common prefix. Problem number 14, longest common prefix. Write a function to find the longest common prefix strings amongst an array of strings. If there is no common prefix, return an empty array, an empty string. So we have this as an example. We have strings array, we have flower, flow, and flight. And the common prefix one, the prefix, the longest common prefix is FL because it's available on all the other strings. In the previous two solutions, we discovered how to do character by character, or we have to discovered to do it full string by full string. And this we start to do it when with a recursive function, which it will not be the easiest one to understand. So I highly recommend you to just be focused, and if there's something you didn't understand, um, feel free to ask me and watch the video over and over. Basically, in this one, we just try to compare each character and each string with all the other strings, but we do this in the recursive way. So how we will do this one? Let's just try to make it quite simple for us. In the beginning, I want to make some sort of some base cases. So if the strings equals null, or the strings the length equals 0, I will return an empty array. Okay. After that, I will return a string that I will a function that I will call find longest common prefix. Let's just declare it here. And it will take 3 parameters. Function. It will take 3 parameters, the strings, and we will have array. We call it L or P. Let's call it P. So it will be our pointer. Or let's call it L, and we will have R. Okay, let's have these 3 characters. So the strings we put here. The the L, which will be basically the letter, is short for letter. So which letter or which string we talk about. So we will have to start in the beginning, and the R, which is the length of the array, should be string the length -1. Okay. And the function, this will be a recursive function. So it's important for us to know when you create a recursive function, you should think of the base case. And here in the base case, we're trying to find when L equals R. So before we start this one, let's just talk and take us through in this code. First, we have base case like for the recursive function. If strings array is null or empty, the function immediately returns an empty string for the recursive function. For the recursive function, find longest common prefix if the left and right, L is left and right. Sorry, I don't know why I said the strings. L is left or right. I'm not focusing right today. So L left and right. So if the left and right indices are the same, it means we are looking at only one string, and it returns that string as its own longest common prefix. So this is what we should do in terms of the base case for the recursive function. So if the left, okay, equals the right, that means we are looking at the same string. So we return strings of L. Else, let's start digging it. First, we will have a mid, because if we want to have mid, right, we will have a mid variable. Let's call it like that. It's equal math.floor L and R divided by 2. And after that, I will call find prefix again. So I will say let left CP left. It will equals the find prefix, and I will do the left side. So it will be str's strings and L and mid, and I'll do the same here for the right. Um, right here it will be equals mid plus 1 and R. Okay, so let's stop here and talk about what's going on here. So we are divide and conquer here. So if there are more than one string, the function calculates the midpoint between left, which is between left index and the right or index, and recursively finds the longest common prefix for the left half, okay, which is one left half, which will be 1 to mid, and the right half, which will be mid plus 1 to right. And after that, we should combining the results. Like we know the common prefix in left and right, we need to combine the results right now. So how we can do that? Let's create third function. We will go a common prefix, which will take left, let's call it left and right. Here we will have, I will have mid again, and I will create a for loop. It will equals let I equals 0 and I less than min and I plus plus. Okay, and I will say if left the character at I um, doesn't equal doesn't equal right the character character at at I, that means we return the left side. We return um, left dot substring 0 to 1. Of other than that, we return left dot substring 0 0 and mid. Okay, what's going on here? First, I want to return the output, the left here and the right here. Okay, let's try to discuss what's going on here because I guess it's not might be the easiest one to discuss. So let's try to recap again. So here we find the base case, and we have to, if the string is null or a string is empty, return an empty array. Here we have another base case. So if the left and right indices are the same, it means that we are looking at this at only one string, and it returns the string as its own longest common prefix. Else, if we have if there are more than one string in this, we will do this. What is this? If there are more than one string, the function calculates the midpoint between L and L, which is the left index, and R, which is the right index, and recursively finds the longest common prefix for the left half. Okay, which is uh, wh- which um, which is 1 to mid or L to mid, and the right half, which is mid plus 1 to R. After that, we combine the results. As you can see, we call this a function again. Okay. So first we have divide and concord. So we going at the point that we have nothing to concord to. And after that, we return the full left section and the right section. So in the common prefix, once the longest common prefix for the two halves are obtained, the common prefix is called to find the common prefix between these two halves. This is done by comparing characters from the start of both strings until a mismatch is found, or the end of one of the strings is reached. Finding the common prefix here, the common prefix function iterates through the two strings until it finds a character that doesn't match, at which point it returns the substring from beginning to the mismatch. If no mismatch is found, we return the entire shorter string as that would be the common prefix. So let's just submit and see if it will work or not. It didn't work. Why? Um, line 28, we have this one, which was quite wrong. We have here mid.min. I'm getting the smallest one. And no, min, not mid. Min, sorry. So mid. Okay, we have wrong answer. Let's see. We have here min, math.min, left dot length, and right dot length. And we have we returned not one, I. Okay, so I would say this is not an easy solution to understand. I struggle a lot when it comes to trying to describe the solution, but yeah, it is how it is. In the next video, we'll try to talk about using binary search solution, which will be way more efficient. So yeah, that's it for this video. And if you didn't understand the solution quite well, just watch the video more than one time or ask me anything you want. I'm here, always here to help. So that's it for this video, and see you in future problem.